Hi everybody. I'm going to give you a report today on my 1-year report on my 2020 R9T slash 5 Heritage model. The bike is just over 1 year old and has just over 5,000 miles on it. So a good time to talk about this bike a little bit. For those of you not familiar with the bike, it is based off the R9T Pure. Which is one of the probably the least expensive models of the R9T. This has several options with it. I'll point those out as we go through here. The motorcycle is actually styled after the Slash 5 that's built from roughly 1969 to 1973. Looking at the bike, you can see that it's a very pretty bike. It's a handsome bike. It's painted, all of them are lupine blue metallic paint. They have rubber knee pads. They have a chrome decorative emblem on the tank. Comes with a steering dampener. Has a small oil cooler on the front. It's a pretty long motorcycle. It's about almost 83 inches in length. Weighs 483 pounds. It's got a 4.5 gallon or 17-liter tank. It's supposed to reportedly put out about 110 horsepower and 86 foot-pounds. I guess that's at the crank. It has a pretty big alternator, 720 watts on it. It's an EU4 spec bike, but the top speed of it is around 125 miles an hour, or slightly over that. Comes with ABS, standard, and traction control. It only comes with a single instrument speedometer. It's EU4 compliant, and it comes with pretty hefty compression ratio of 12:1. The bike MSRP on it is in the United States is $12,495. Of course, that MSRP doesn't mean that's what it is out the door. Tax, title, and license is $14,075 out the door. Now I've added a few things to that since then. I've added a tachometer. I've added Wunderlich risers, Wunderlich throttle lock, a national windscreen, tail bag. I added a 4-year warranty to this bike, a Rizoma luggage rack, fender extender, a headlight cover, air hawk, and if I include the 600-mile maintenance and the 3,600-mile maintenance, all told, and the headlight, the new headlight I had to buy, which I'll show you here, is broken, and you had to buy it as one unit. The total price I'm in to the motorcycle so far right now goes from $12,495 to $17,864. Most of those things, except for the maintenance and the headlight, were my choices, and I added them to that for my comfort and what my needs were. Riding the bike is a totally different story. Needs to be told. Bike is a pretty comfortable bike. It's not an extreme bike. It's more of a universal type riding position. You're not totally straight up. You got a slight lean forward. You got plenty of leg room. The bike doesn't vibrate very much. The seat, what vibration you do have is pretty low frequency. The seat is pretty comfortable for up to about 200 miles, and that's why I got the air hawk to go a little bit farther. The bike has been getting about 46 miles to a gallon on the rides. Last ride was 2,000 miles, and it got 46 miles to a gallon. And some pretty hard riding. The bike is comfortable for general all-round riding. I'm going to show you some clips. First clip would be one of the bike going through some turns. This was done with about 50 pounds of weight on the rear too, so I was carrying luggage that day. Here's me at the drag strip in the far lane against the Rocket 3. As you can see, it wasn't much of a contest there. And in the next one, I'm against a T120. I'm in the same lane with the yellow helmet on there, and you can see it's even a bigger distance. So as you can see, the bike really does perform well and does show well even at the drag strip my first time. I took the bike out for 7 days and found that it toured very well, even with a lot of weight on the back. Saddlebags. I had a bike up about 85 pounds of weight and handled nice with my 165 pounds. Heavier riders may find that the rear shock is a little soft for you, so you may have to dial up the preload. To sum it up, after a year of riding and 5,000 miles, I found the bike exceeded my expectations. It's quicker than I thought it'd be. It's faster than I thought it'd be. It handles better than I thought it'd handle. And it's as comfortable as I hoped it would be. So I give this bike a big thumbs up and think it's a great bike. Really like it. I think you'd be happy with if you could find one like this bike. So long for today.